Hey everybody, it's Josh from SFNEOnline and the host of The Grove Show. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Amusement Today's 2018 Golden Ticket Award winners. What we're going to do is we're going to go over the winners for each category, and we'll give you the top 5 for the Woodies and the Steel Coasters, and I'll give you my thoughts about everything and all that. And before we get into it, make sure if you enjoy this video, give it a like button. Hit that like button. If you could do us a favor and share it. If you see it on social media, please share the post. If you see it on YouTube, please share it. If you see it on Twitter, please retweet. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any new content. So without further ado, let's get on into it. All right. So let's break this down. So the best park was Europa. Europa, for those that don't know, is a theme park that's out in Rust, Germany. I have yet to be there. That's on the bucket list for next year to go and do that. And I'll form my opinion on that. I really don't know. I've seen pictures. The place looks beautiful. When you talk to enthusiasts, they like best. Best. It just lights up best. So we'll see next year when I go. Best carousel. That would be Knoebels. Again, Knoebels is in Ellensburg, Pennsylvania. And if you haven't been, definitely a park you need to visit. It is beautiful. It's awesome. Just go to Knoebels' website and you can definitely see how awesome it is. And plus, just looking at the website just doesn't do it justice. That's a good win. They do have an awesome carousel, especially if you love trying to collect the brass rings. Try to win those. Best carousel. Best food is Knoebels. They won. They dethroned Dollywood Dollywood was last year's winner. So this year, Knoebels wins best food. Best water park is Schlitterbahn in New Brunswick, Texas. I haven't been there yet, but again, that's another one that everybody rants and raves and says is amazing. You need to go. They say it's the best water park on the planet. So we will have to find that out when I go. And when I go, I will definitely let you know. Best children's park is Idlewild and Soak Zone. That's out in PA. That's over by the Pittsburgh area. Beautiful park. I went there in 2010. Had a great time. Has great selections of rides. Definitely deserving of that win. Best marine life park goes to SeaWorld Orlando. Obviously, that's a no-brainer. That's an amazing park. Best seaside park, Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Congratulations to them for their win. Best kids area goes for Planet Snoopy in Kings Island. And their Planet Snoopy is really awesome. When I went there a few years ago, and I know it's changed since then, but definitely a good kids area. Where am I? Cleanest Park was won by Holiday World out in Santa Claus, Indiana. And that park is pretty clean. It's a really good park. Friendliest Park Award went to Dollywood. And if you've watched the Grove Show that we do every Thursday, and we talk about Dollywood, I always say that Dollywood hits it on the head with their work is, how it's run, how they do things, and they definitely. I mean, if you're just walking into the gate, you would understand why they do it right. Best shows is Dollywood. This is one that I wouldn't agree with, and I'm not knocking Dollywood. And the only reason why I say that is I fall asleep during shows. It's very rare that a show can keep me up. So that's how I gauge shows. And I've talked to people about this, and they're like, you're wrong. And I'm not saying that Dollywood shows are bad. It's just my opinion, and I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, for me, if a show can keep me awake, then it's a good show. Maybe not. Maybe my opinion is flawed and it's crap, and people are like, no, you're dumb. But they had one show there, and it was during Christmas that kept me awake. Entertained, loved it. During Christmas was the Night Before Christmas show. Oh, also the other one too, the one based like Scrooge, and they had Dolly Parton as the hologram. That one was good too, but they don't do that one anymore. And the other shows, and I'm not like ultra like crazy religious, and I know that's like in the Bible Belt, and they love it, and I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that if you're not into very religious, like if you're not into that kind of experience, you may or may not like the shows. I don't know. They were done well. I watched every single one of them. for me, it just wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't enjoy them, but I know a lot of people love them, and my opinion on this does not count. I can tell you that right now. What's the next one? Best landscaping goes to Busch Gardens Williamsburg. They do a great job with that, and they win this award all the time, and it shows. It really shows when you're walking around the park. It's beautifully landscaped. It's amazing. That's a good pick. Where am I? Best water park ride, Valhalla and Blackpool Pleasure Beach. That's out in the UK. I have not ridden this. I haven't been there. That's on the bucket list for next year when we do the Europe trip. But needless to say, when I get to ride it, I will let you know. If I thought that was like, if it is indeed like the best of the best. Let's see, where am I? Best water park ride is Wildebeest at Holiday World and Splash and Safari. That's been I haven't ridden it. I did not do the water park when I was there. But it seems to be, just ranking up the charts. People love it. So, hey. Best dock ride goes to Twilight Zone, Tower of Terror at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Everybody that's ridden it, myself, one of my all-time favorite rides. It's awesome. Best indoor coaster, Revenge of the Mummy at Universal Orlando. Best Funhouse walkthrough, Noah's Ark at Kennywood. Best Halloween event, Halloween Horror Night at Universal Orlando. Best Christmas event, Smoky Mountain Christmas at Dollywood. And now we're going to get into the best Steel, and then we'll get into the best Woodies, and then I'll just start giving my opinions on all this stuff. Whether you like it or not, I don't know. But anyway, so the best Steel was Fury 325. Number 2 was Millennium Force. Number 3 was Steel Vengeance. Number 4 was Expedition G-Force at Holiday Park. And number 5 was Superman the Ride from Six Flags New England. Where am I? Best Wood coaster is the Phoenix at Knoebels. Number 2 is El Toro at Six Flags Great Adventure. Number 3 is the Voyage at Holiday World. Number 4 is Boulder Dash at Lake Compounce. And number 5 is the Beast at Kings Island. The best, there's 2 I missed here. Best ride of 2018 went to Steel Vengeance, and best water park ride for 2018 went to Ray Rush at SeaWorld Aquatica down in Orlando. So that's all your winners. And then your top 5 for your coasters. I'm just going to quickly go through my thoughts on this. And I was talking with some of my friends last night while I was at Riding of the Bull, and and especially like on Facebook and stuff. And in my mind, I don't know why, but it seems the same people are winning the same awards every year. Now, in my mind, is it because, and it's not a bias thing, because like people be like, oh, you're mad about Superman, not winning. I gave up on that, a while ago. I still vote, that and Wicked Cyclone are my top 2 steals, and I've bet on a ton of them. It just, for what I want, it gives me what I want. But regardless, it's the coaster's almost 20 years old. Same thing with Millennium Force. Everybody has their own opinions, and in my opinion, while I don't always agree with it, I could probably come up with a better top 5 in my mind. Maybe not your mind, maybe not the voters' minds, but in my, for me. And that's the great thing about it. You have your opinion, I have my opinion, and that's all that matters. We can agree to disagree. How about that? Some of it, and I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I know it's like conspiracy theory kind of stuff. It's either the golden tickets or the voters are just like, it's a popularity contest. Everybody's got their fans, everybody's got their fanboys, whatever it is. It's, in certain eyes, people can do no wrong, and they just want to vote without even going out and trying other stuff. And I would love to hear down below, like, what do you agree with the top 5 Steel and top 5 Wood? And if not, if you don't agree with it, let me know in the comments down below what your top 5 is in each category. If there was something you didn't like, let me know down below at what you voted on. If you're a voter, or if you thought it was just baloney. Now, I'm not saying this to stir the pot and start an argument. It's just to start a conversation. That's it. There is no wrong. There is no right. And maybe my conspiracy theory idea is wrong, and by all means, that can be fine. It just seems like it's the same stuff over and over. And honestly, by doing that, you're making the awards really irrelevant. You know, there was a point where everybody was excited to see the winners, hear the winners. Now it's just kind of like we can guess where rides and parks and whatever categories are going to fall. And I think that's bad. If you know, I predicted out this stuff, and I should have did a show on this or a video like predictions, and I'm going to do that next year just to see. But I honestly feel like the show and the awards have become so predictable. Maybe that's my conspiracy theory, what I'm trying to get at. And it's losing, to me, it's losing its lackluster. I know it's like the hottest thing in the industry, and that's what everybody wants to have happen. And to me, I wish voters would, you know, legitimately vote for something instead of whatever, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's just my thoughts on it. Let me know down below. What do you think? Do you agree that you think it's just predictable and tired? You know, what was your top 5? You know, steel and wood. Do you agree or disagree with the winners and losers? By all means, it's just for a conversation. It's not to start an argument, not to start bullying, not to start picking on people, nothing like that. Let me know down below what you think. I think that's fair enough. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. Thanks for watching, and until next time, everybody, keep on coasting, y'all.